Afternoon, sir. Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear.
Jain, I'm Captain Yuvraj from Director of Naval Air Staff.
Good afternoon, sir. Loud and clear.
Hello. Audio check. Audio check. Audio check. Very good afternoon. Very good afternoon. Very good afternoon, everyone. There was some problem with our sound system. Can you anyone just confirm if I'm audible to all?
Very much clear.
Thank you so much, Alok sir.
I can hear you from DNS.
Thank you, Commander Tarun.
You are loud and clear.
Thank you so much, sir. Very warm welcome to everyone, to attendees, to our nodal officer who has come up and taken time from their limited schedule for this outreach session for ADITI 3.0 and this 13 challenges. Again, I would like to welcome all the participants, especially the new one, on behalf of the entire iDEX team for this highly engaging session of for ADITI 3 and this 13 challenges. So today, what the schedule is here with us, we will have the outreach for three challenges. One which is launched under ADITI 3.0, another which is launched under another two which are launched under this 13. So the respective directorates for ADITI 3.0 challenges DSR, for this 13 radar challenge is DNS, and another IR light based communication system is DNS. Before moving ahead, I will, for the sake of new participants, I will quickly take 2 minutes and introduce about what iDEX is in case you currently have any other queries, you can discuss us post the session is over. In case there are any other technical queries, we have nodal officers for the respective case with us. We can discuss with them. So just allow me 2 minutes. I'm sharing a presentation. We will quickly take 2 minutes and brief you about what iDEX is, ADITI 3.0 and this 13 in a quick brief. Thank you. And post this iDEX PPT is over, we will quickly go to the respective challenges. If you can just confirm if my screen is visible to you all.
It's visual.
Thank you, sir.
Visual.
So we have ADITI 3.0 and this 13 today here with us. Like what was the need of the entire ecosystem is to like introduce our then quickly, if we want to see what were the objective of iDEX DIO as a whole, is to accelerate the development and innovative and introduction of new concept to promote private sector participation in the defense ecosystem, create a ecosystem for fostering R&D institutes, and majorly promote indigenization of defense technologies, systems, and reduce import dependence. Again, more about iDEX is it was launched in 2018. It is mostly about major cutting edge technologies for the armed forces or three armed forces. DIO Defense Innovation Organization is a Section 8 company. As of now, what we are focusing is rapid prototyping development, ranging from 12 to 24 months across major of the schemes that we launch under different challenges. As of now, we have more than 450 plus startups and MSMEs engaged with us. We have A1 of 37 items as on date, which is increasing day by day, especially by that efforts which were shown by individual innovators, startups, and MSMEs. If you want to see the figures, we have contributed over 2,300,000 crores that has been cleared, which is also enabling development of 50 cutting edge technologies, especially with the newly launched ADITI scheme. So this is what our journey has been so far. Inception in 2018, launch of editions. There were initial 3 editions in 18, 19, and then TEF Expo. And we were awarded by the PM award in 2021 for our excellence and the development that we have done so far. There are different events that we do. The first DEF Connect we did was in 2022-23. Again, introduction of this 7 challenges where we have launched 75 challenges in one go. Other, we have launched this 8. It was Mission DEF Quiz. Talking about 2024 directly, we have launched our prestigious scheme ADITI 2.0 and ADITI 3.0. We have launched two disk challenges, two set of disk challenges as well. Disk 12 and disk 13, which is currently open. Disk 13 application are still awaited from the innovators, winners, and MSMEs across India. DEF Connect 4.0 and Swavlamban 2024, which was recently wrapped up in last month. Again, we will talk about grant that majorly. We have grant ranging from 1.5 crore under DIS and Open Challenge category, then grant up to 24 crore under the ADITI scheme. And there are other details as well. Important point to highlight is we have a pan-India ecosystem of partner incubators. Important aspect from an innovator side is the IP, which remains 100% with the innovator, and ease of application, which we can cover in this session as well, how to apply, how to get shortlisted, and post selection criteria as well. Talking about a problem, we will consider this as the last slide for today. Just we'll talk about how and what is the iDEX process currently. So we start from problem curation and diligence. So where the problem statements are received from nodal agencies across different services, there are curation of these challenges by iDEX partner incubators, subject matter expert. Then these challenges are launched under different DIS or ADITI categories. So this is what is the current stage for DIS 13 and ADITI 3.0 challenges. Moving on to phase 1, it is the eligibility and document hygiene check for the innovators. Followed up by the second step is high powers committee HPSC selection. HP evaluation meeting for technical evaluation, where the HP committee checks and validates your proposal in form of presentations and sessions, know-how of the firm and the capabilities and their ability to deliver the solution. And phase 3 is where the compliance of product specifications are checked, followed by declaration of results. So once these results are declared, you will have an entitlement of iDEX winner. Next step is project management unit. You will be assigned with a PMU for techno-financial vetting of your proposal, which you will submit to iDEX. And then development phase. This is where your contract signing happens between the innovator and the iDEX. So innovator need to form a company, LLP or organization from which they can have a contract signing with iDEX. And it leads to co-creation and co-development with the end user dedicated nodal officer mentoring from partner incubators and the project management from iDEX. So this was more about what we have done so far and what it is. We will quickly see that there are applications which are open. ADITI 2.0 and this 12 were launched earlier. This was ADITI 3.0, this 13 launch video. I would recommend, since there was some audio problem, we have already seen this. We know what challenges has been launched under ADITI 3.0 and this 13. These problem statements are already on our website. So I would like to skip this part. This is what our process looks like, iDEX application process, where you can just go log in and apply for these challenges. Different categories are highlighted on our website differently. You just need to apply for that tab which says apply for this 13 or open challenges or ADITI 3.0. This is the login page. How does it look like? The innovator need to log in or sign up first, register now first, log in and file their application. So this is what it looks like once you will sign up and see your dashboard. Again, we can see there are few details for innovators. He is applying as startup. He can apply as MSME or individual innovator here. Name his other categories, challenge name, his applicant resume, and the entity of portfolio of the entity. You can just check that there are some size limit and restrictions and what kind of product development time that you will take in months. So any fields which are marked with red asterisks are required compulsory to be filled in. Again, a quick glimpse of our nodal agencies, our ecosystem, and the impact we have made so far. This is again from our procurement screen. Sir, I would just say this will be enough for introduction. Any other details which we have, we can cover in the next part of this presentation or post the presentation. So I would just hand over the rest of this session to the respective nodal officers. We can start from DNS.
Before
Nodal
uh,
Directorate DNS is there with us. Commander Tarun there.
Sir, before you start, I would like to ask something that what is the difference in Aditi and disk as both are being discussed together and all the processes are.
Okay, Mr. Alok, no worries. Mr. Alok, no worries. We can cover this post the session. Because we need to start. Today was our technical session. We need to focus more on the problem part. Definitely, I will answer your query, but we will take it after the session.
Sure.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alok. Nodal officer from DNS, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Captain Fanindra from Directorate of Naval Signals.
Very good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon.
So
Good
this is
afternoon, everyone.
from iDEX along with Mr. Vishnu and our team of interested people who have joined today for this technical session. And over to you, sir.
Yeah. So, just 1 minute. I'm switching on my video.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, anyway. So the thing is that we have we have requested for one of the challenges, that is IR light based communication system.
Correct, sir.
So you want me to brief everyone on that IR light based communication system? Huh?
Yes, sir. If you can just
Yeah.
take us through the challenge, what is expected of this challenge, and highlight the technology that is involved and is required by the nodal agency.
So when the ships are at sea, they are generally communicating on the radios. So when the radios, the moment there is some transmission in the radio, automatically it is on the air, and there are electronic warfare systems, communication intelligence systems, which are receiving that radio signal. So because of which intelligence is gathered, knowing that some of the ships are in this area. So to ensure that this radio usage is less, so we wanted, especially when you are at closer ranges. Hello, someone is saying. Okay, so there is a requirement of a light based communication, IR based communication system, so that which is light based, and the transmission is not received by any of the comment systems with the adversaries, so that we minimize our uh, electromagnetic signatures of the ships. So that is the basic requirement which we have projected. So what is in this system, what are our requirements? First thing is secure communication. So as it is light based, we understand it is from point to point, and during point to point communication, that means we need to have some ensuring some security is online, if at all, if it is intercepted by someone in between. And next thing is about how much data, whether we will be able to transfer on this light based communication system. Another challenge is because it is light based, so environment will play a major factor in it, because as you all understand, at sea there will be rain, clutter, sea breeze, with a lot of moisture. So those all challenges are there, wherein if any degradation in the transmission is there, the other side will not receive it. So, and in addition to that, integrating this whole system which is developed into the existing communication systems on board is the final output which is required. So these are the basic expectations of the prototype what we are looking at. And the various security measures, as we have mentioned, you can look at implementing any commercial grade crypto like AES 192 or higher. And the data speeds, we have mentioned it requirement for voice as 16 kbps in line of sight, and for data transfer rate of 20 mbps if it is on data. So these are the basic modularities, and in addition to that, the challenge will be it is on a ship. So on a ship, the ship is not a stable platform, so it has a roll and pitch. So you need to understand that it's a point to point communication, wherein if a light beam is going, the other side receiver will not be continuously pointing towards that. There will be a variation because the movement of the ship. So we requested the challenge up to sea state 4. So maybe you might require to have a some transmitter which can transmit up to 10 degree of variation depending upon the roll and pitch of the ship. So these are the basic requirements which we have projected, and that's all from my side. If anything is there, any queries are there, I am ready to answer.
Uh, Thank you, sir. I am Alok. I have a question regarding this challenge.
Yeah, sir, what is the maximum range of your distance between two ships? Maximum distance between two ships while you are communicating.
We requested the minimum range as 10 kilometers.
Okay, sir.
Hello, can
Is
anyone hear?
quantum key distribution can be a solution to this challenge? Because you said you need security. So can we also
Quantum,
implement?
see, quantum is, I understand. See, getting quantum into it is another. Nowadays, how much is the quantum key distribution? How much is are you? What is it? Proven distance on open air of quantum today in India?
I have a knowledge about fiber optic. It is more than 150 kilometer or 200 kilometer. But free
Correct.
space, I
Fiber
think,
optics, it is up to 150 kilometers. They are trying to fill. Free space, it is not there, na?
yeah, not yet commercialized. It is research is ongoing. I mean,
Correct. Research is on. Correct. Correct. So if you are getting it, nothing like it, but the challenge is more into making some system and getting the key. See, implementing quantum onto this is a additional bonus. But I am asking you the bare requirement.
okay,
Understood?
yeah.
Sir, is it acceptable if we work on a GSM system like as there is not towers in the sea area, so it is not possible to communicate with mobile calls, correct, no? But what if we make this system available in that situation also? Will it be acceptable, or you are just looking for higher based system or light based system only? You are not audible, sir.
Sir, Rahul here from SB Technologies. Sir, one question. So, the hardware that is going to be there, the realigning hardware that is going to be aligned to the current position of the ships, is that all going to be part of the project supply?
Mr. Alok and Mr. Rahul, yes, please wait for a while. We will just check with the nodal officer from DNS. Requesting you to wait for a minute, please.
Yeah.
Nodal officer from. Sir, we are waiting for you. Sir, so I think we can take doubt related to challenge IR light-based communication system later. I believe there is some technical difficulties at the nodal officer side. We will move to next challenge. That is this 13 challenge. Captain Yuvraj Singh.
Good afternoon.
Sir, Captain Yuvraj, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Captain Yuvraj from DNS.
Thank you, sir. Very good afternoon. Over to you, sir.
Okay. So the problem statement which has been launched, for which I am the nodal officer, is for a radar obscurant cloak for aircraft. It is basically to avoid detection of aircraft which are parked on ground. So we intend to make the aircraft not visible to any sensors which are probably aircraft based or even satellite based. So that is the challenge. And rest of the things which are there in the problem statement are quite self-explanatory, and any further questions I'm here to take.
Sir, we lost you for a while in the last 2 minutes.
Uh, okay, as I just say it again, the details are in the problem statement. As stated, our aim is to avoid detection of aircraft which are parked on ground, and they should be undetectable from the enemy sensors, which may be aircraft based or satellite based. And we are looking out for all types of sensors which can be fitted there. So for that, we need to create a cloak which will be which can be rolled on and rolled off from top of the aircraft by 2 to 3 people easily, and for the aircraft which is parked outside, so that the aircraft can be made ready for use quickly also. And any questions I'm ready to take.
I would request all the innovators and startups who are here, in case they have any other queries, they can ask Captain Yuvraj sir on the same challenge.
Sir, that means I'm just repeating for clearance that you want any system or device in which sensors can be integrated and that can be fitted in any aircraft, correct?
Sorry, you have got it completely wrong. We are not here to create any device. We are here to create a physical cover, like a canopy which can be rolled on or rolled off, inside which an aircraft will be standing, and this physical canopy will have such properties so that it hides the aircraft from sensors in the air.
Sir, yeah, sir, your aircraft is flying in the sky, and that aircraft you are trying to cover.
Aircraft is on the ground. Aircraft is on the ground, and we are trying to cover it with a material, with a canopy which can be rolled on and rolled off, and it should, so that the aircraft is invisible to sensors which are in the air.
All right.
I think that is quite clear in the problem statement.
Yeah, got it, sir.
Hello, sir.
What
They
type
said
of sensors are we looking forward to?
Yeah, to your second question, the sensors which we are looking forward to are definitely radar and IR based sensors, and also maybe lidar based sensors, because they have also come up.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you
So
for
we are
clarifying
from
this out, sir.
Desktop
Yes, Mr.
Industries.
Abhay. Yes, Mr. Abhay, please go ahead.
Yes, so we are from Desktop Industries, and as as of nowadays, as you know that the multispectral camouflage nets are using for this type of similar purposes. So, but as per our research, market research, those nets are reflective in the microwave spectrum. Basically, in general specification, they are always asked for the transmission loss only, but they are not check the reflection loss. Basically, the S11 values of the that similar type of fabric structure. So, do we need to stay on the transmission loss, or we need to stay on the reduce the reflection of the target?
That depends upon which spectrum you're targeting. For some spectrum, you will be looking at absorbency. For some, you'll be looking at reducing the heat emissions.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, currently those MSCN in the radar waves, microwave spectrum, those current nets are providing only the transmission losses, not providing that the absorption in the microwave spectrum, so that the target is hide, but the net is reflective and net can be detected. So, in your requirements, so the nets is also not detected by the microwave sensor. Is it right, sir?
Yes, that is right. When because this will be verified by using a synthetic aperture radar, which will be flown by a aircraft, and we'll see the before and after pictures to see the size of the return.
Yes, sir. And sir, in ladder also, as you see the in the conventional multispectral camouflage nets, there is a repetitive patterns on the nets which can easily detected by the AI-based sensor, the satellite-based.
I request please do not confuse it with the camouflage net. In that particular case, that it is a net. We cannot use a net in on an aircraft because we've got a lot of sensitive parts protruding from it. So we are
Okay.
looking at the canopy like it is written in the problem statement. It is not a net. It will be a canopy which will be rolled on and rolled off mechanism will be there, and it will not be physically touching the aircraft.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, is it portable base or the fixed structure type?
Portable. It is written in the third paragraph of that. Product is expected to provide a light roll-on, roll-off type canopy which can cover small and medium aircraft parked on ground.
Okay, right, sir. So, sir, and the radar frequency, are you looking from 1 gigahertz to 100 gigahertz, or is there in any specific band for this?
Radar frequency will be in the X-ray band SAR ranges, which is 8 to 11 gigahertz mostly.
Okay, so it's mean the X band, the 8 to 11
That
gigahertz.
is for the radar, and thereafter it should also be effective against MWIR and LWIR.
Right, sir, the thermal sensors basically.
Yeah, thermal
Okay,
sensors, and if possible, we will look at the lidar frequency if the industry is capable.
yes, sir. Okay,
Because I believe that is a more difficult thing to do.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Right, sir. This is the inquiries from our side, and we will come back to you in this channel.
Okay, Mr. Abhay. And any other innovator who have doubts on the challenge? Okay, I think, sir, that's it. Last call in case anyone. I think, sir, we have one doubt in the chat box. Dr. Saika is asking, can you please specify the smallest and largest size aircraft by providing specific name of few aircraft?
Yeah, we are looking at Dorniers and fighters at the most. So you can say the size of the aircraft will be about. I will just go by the overall length and the wingspan and the height approximately. It will be overall length and the wingspan will be say 17 meters by 17 meters, and the height will be around 8 meters. That will be the max.
Yeah, can we assume the terrain to be the tarmac, or it could be for? Are you not considering helicopters?
Helicopters also will get covered within this. Then.
Okay, so we can consider kind of a grassy terrain as well, right, for any type of camouflage.
Grassy as well as concrete tarmac.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
Because this is basically in case of hostility, we have to get it covered. Sometimes we might keep it in a certain area where it is not fully prepared surface also.
Understand. Thank you.
Any other doubts for this particular challenge? Otherwise, we'll move to the next challenge, please. So I think, sir, there are no other doubts. Thank you, Captain Yuvraj, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, next we have ADITI 3.0.
Just 1 minute. If
combined-
any have, excuse me, Captain Fanindra here from DNS. In between, my internet got disconnected. Can you? Anybody else having any doubts regarding that RF silent based communication system?
As
Yes.
I have a question,
May I have you some time, sir? I have a question regarding the IR communication system.
Yeah.
Sir, I just wanted to ask whether it is a full duplex or a half duplex system.
It's a full duplex.
Okay. And sir, you just now told that it has to be integrated with the existing system, and it is going to replace the existing radio communication link.
No. It is not going to replace it. It is
Mhm.
only. It is an addition to that. Okay.
Acha,
Generally, when ships are far away, they will be like several miles away. But however, when they come closer for some or the other requirements like fueling or some boat ops and something similar to that kind of events wherein they are close by, that time we are trying to use this communication so that there is no radio transmission happening from the ship.
Okay. Okay. So the range you told that it has to be minimum 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers, correct.
Okay. In all weather conditions.
Correct. Because see, that's why I'm saying the challenge will be the weather for you. Anybody who's
Yes.
making it. Because weather and the ship's roll and pitch.
Okay. Sir, can we have some data about the maximum roll, pitch, and the vibrations that are being faced by the ships?
Vibration, I can't give you a roll. You can just take as 10 degrees at least minimum.
Okay.
See, I had given, that's why I'm not specifying because some smaller ship will roll more than bigger ship. Understood?
Okay.
So that's why we
Okay.
have given a sea state 4. So
Okay.
the sea state 4, generally the wave height will be maybe 1.5 meters to 2 meters. So accordingly, you might require to design it.
Okay. And sir, since the range is required to be around 10 kilometers, so I just wanted to ask, like, what is the maximum height that we can place the system from the level of water?
So that one, you can assume that it might be above 5 meters at least, 5 to 10 meters.
Because that will be at least the height of the deck from the surface of water. So
See,
I
yeah, it will be above that. See, the deck, the generally in a bigger ship, the deck is about at least 5 meters from the water level. Okay,
okay, okay,
from the water level, I'm telling you, from the ground.
okay,
So
okay,
above that, you'll have at least 5 to 10 meters above that. So roughly, you can say around 10 meters height. I can give you that much.
okay, okay. That's right.
Yeah, you can place that on there, but we like for when we'll go further ahead, that time we can give you specific. You can show some ship, and I can tell you where it is required and all. Okay.
Okay. And
sir,
sir, there is one thing. What type of interface are we looking for? Like in the output, the data has to be, integrated with some particular system. So
You
what
can
type of
give
interface?
RJ45 interfaces.
Okay, you mean to say Ethernet? We can
Yeah,
output
Ethernet
from
port is
Ethernet.
okay. Yeah, you can.
Okay, 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 sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
because it is on a network. From network, we can just tap it into this one. The protocols and all later part we can share it when we are going ahead with the final after the. Okay.
Okay,
sir,
okay,
could you
sir.
please
Is there any
share
any
some publicly?
Sir, any specification on the dimensions and size of the system?
Yeah, dimension and side, it will be on the upper deck, so it can't be too heavy to be placed outside. So
Okay,
accordingly, you can make the system.
okay, okay. Because there will be some
It
optics
can't be
and
more than like some hundreds of kgs and all. It can't happen.
okay,
Okay.
sir, that's right, right.
If there is a like power requirement or all, you can give the power supply also, that is there. But however, you might look at how much there will be some, you can keep some part of it inside because of the requirement of power, and some part of the main equipment outside. So those all things are your design features. Okay.
Okay, sir,
So
any
just out
specific,
of curiosity,
sir, any specific wavelength that you are targeting, or it is a open thing?
It is open. It is open. Yeah. As of now.
Okay,
Yeah.
you are okay with any wavelength in the IR region, right?
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question. Could you please provide some open source reference so that we can study about this kind of
Okay.
sensor?
System which is available across. Okay. Okay. I'll place that ID in the group. I'll just put it. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other doubt on this
Yeah,
IR
yeah, yeah.
based
I
challenge?
have
You
Sir,
one.
one question. Sir, Rahul
Yes.
here from SB. So, these seems to be directional antennas. So, the readjustment based upon the ship with whom we are communicating, is that going to be like, because it is point to point, so you will decide which ship you want to communicate to, and then based upon that, the antennas will realign? Is that how it works?
Yeah, see, that is the challenge here, because when we are having a point-to-point communication, already we have got several kind of technologies which are there in this domain. Okay,
Right,
but because when you are on a shore-based system wherein there are two buildings are not moving, you can keep the transmitter and receiver and they can easily communicate. Correct.
right,
So, but on a ship where the challenge is that ship is moving and it is not a stable platform. In addition
right,
to her movement, which is going ahead, there is a roll and pitch which acts onto the ship. So
right.
those are the challenges which I think we need to design a system wherein it can talk to other side, and both the
Okay,
sides that ship is having movement. So these are the challenges. That's why we have put it as a challenge, so that if any
yeah.
innovator is there who can get some solution to this kind of stuff.
Right.
Okay.
And this challenge also includes the hardware that is going to be whatever antennas and alignment platforms and other things that are there. It is all going to be part of the challenge.
Yeah, everything. See, we have to make the system, and after that only see, first we have to make the hardware and then prove it at sea.
Absolutely.
That is the challenge.
Right, 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 right. So basically, you will decide which ship you want to communicate to, and then based upon that,
Yeah.
something will happen, and
See,
then
how it will go about is, whenever I don't know who will be the challenge winner and all, after that, after you see the technical this thing, we will come to a conclusion that we'll put it on two ships. So I will give the two ships at that point of time when your product will be ready. Okay.
right. Okay, okay, makes sense. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay.
So,
I already
so
have
there will be no antenna for this challenge, if I understand, because this is pure light-based communication. So there
Yeah,
will be,
some light transmitting some place, some reflector or something will be there na, for you to transmit.
yeah, I mean, not RF antenna, those will be again optical,
Obviously, RF antenna will not be there. Yes, correct.
yeah, because you have written you want to suppress RF signals, the challenge.
Huh. Suppress RF signal.
Uh, if I read RF silence compliance, you have,
RF silence. RF silence is basically we are looking at the system not transmitting on any RF signal. That is it.
yeah, okay, right.
Yeah.
Sir, as all I already have a project regarding this. That main problem is instability of your ship. So I already have a project regarding this, so that can be improved. But problem challenge I have that with sensors to be used, that emitter for IR emitter. So can you give some references regarding that, sir, or
I
any
don't have any
information?
references as of now. I don't have any references. That's what I'm looking at. That's why I put that.
that which higher emitter can be useful in this?
Yeah, I don't have any emitter as of now. Challenge is that only,
Okay,
na?
thank you, sir.
Yeah, right.
Sir, one last query. I guess
Yes, Mr.
I
Rohit.
did not get a chance.
Yes, let's
Yeah,
let's
please.
take the
Sir,
last one before we
yeah,
move to the next
yeah,
Aditi challenge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, have you ever tested Proposcatter system from DRDO on your ships?
Propose scatter system. No, I have not done.
Oh, right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
Any final query on the same challenge? IR light-based communication system, anyone? Because we will be moving to the next Aditi 3.0 challenges. I think that was enough. Thank you so much, sir, for answering all of these queries. Also,
Right.
for the benefit of other, Captain Yuvraj is answering few queries in the chat box. So thank you so much, sir, first of all, for answering those queries in the chat box. And other can also have a quick look on in case they want to have any reference from those queries. Our recorded version of this outage will also be uploaded on our YouTube channel. Someone was asking in the group. So yes, we will mostly upload all of these technical queries. Now moving to the next challenge that we have, that is from Aditi 3.0. Again, the grant which is offered from iDEX for this particular category is 25 crores. Uh, Commander Vivek Singh is here with us for addressing the and explaining the query on Aditi 3.0. Sir, you are here with us?
Good evening. I'm Commander Vivek Singh Chokar from DSR. Am I audible
Thank
to
you so
everyone?
much. Yes, sir, you are. So the challenge is design and development of high power microwave weapon system. Over to you, sir.
So as has been stated and uploaded, the challenge is for design and development of high power microwave weapon system. And we are primarily looking at only the aerial and the surface domain, nothing underwater. So it is to neutralize swarm of AAVs, that is autonomous aerial vehicles, or in common terms we call them drones, combat aerial vehicles, and surface vessels. I am open to questions since there is not much information on this topic. I'll directly take on any specific queries if there are.
Sir, at what frequency we should develop this system, sir?
See, we have left the frequency open and purposely did not specify it because it is a high power microwave. So the energy that is transmitted, we are looking at destruction of the electronics of the inbound threat. We are looking at ranges that has been specified as more than or equal to 5 kilometers. So frequency is left to the innovator. You may use and you may propose.
Okay, sir.
Sir, how are you going to be positioning the drone? Is that going to be part of the challenge, or that is a separate thing? Only the microwave weapon is required.
See, we are looking at a microwave weapon from the innovator, and to prove his concept, the innovator will be required to get his drones at a later stage if selected.
And what about
So,
the drone pointing system? Basically, the one that is going to track the drone and then keep the weapon pointed there.
so we have brought that out. Your system, when it is developed, it should be capable of integration with our shipborne sensors. And at the time of trials, you may also in your proposal add maybe a EOIR site or a radar.
Okay, or we can
For
even
the
do it
proof of
for a
concept.
static target, right? It need not be moving because if the tracking is not
No.
there.
It has to be a moving target. It has to be a moving target, and it has to be a swarm. So not a single. It has to be multiple.
Okay, okay.
That is what we are looking at. Single is still manageable. We are looking at multiple targets to be neutralized using this high power microwave.
Right. So you are saying the tracking module is not as such the part of deliverable of the thing, but for proving the concept, something like that might be required.
Correct.
And when you are saying swarm handling, basically you are saying that we should be able to track multiple drones. Is that the point?
Correct.
because
That will be
that is
required
the
for you to point your weapon.
right. We will be pointing it
As
one
as
drone at a
as I
time.
as I see it, you are already focusing on the later part of the thing, that as if the weapon is already ready and you're looking at pointing issues. Those are very small issues. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
you
no,
may
I
use a
agree. I'm just
infrared
trying.
sight, you may use a radar, and pointing. It's very simple thing at a later, and it will come at a very later stage. Specific for the weapon point of view, you may um,
Right.
aim your
So
questions.
I get your point. So, one thing that I want to understand is when you say drone, swarm. So swarm means that, we have to kill one drone at a time, or you are looking at something like a more like a broadcast, area broadcast thing, or what exactly do you mean by drone handling? How is it different from, a single target handling, a
It
swarm handling?
We are not looking at single target. So if you give us the capability of what you just now mentioned as area broadcast, we are looking at multiple. So if we aim at multiple, single is manageable. Single is automatically done. Multiple drones coming from multiple directions, and
Right?
the
But
weapon
is it?
should be.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So
Please
are
go
you
ahead.
looking at, is it okay for you? Is that an acceptable solution that we target one drone at one time? And then, over time, obviously multiple drones can be targeted, but at any one moment, the weapon will be neutralizing one drone. Is that correct understanding?
In your proposal, whenever you forward, you please mention your beam width. And
Okay.
in the beam width at a range of 5 km, what is the circumference or the area covered? Accordingly, in that area, as per normal science, whatever comes should get destroyed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
The
will be
only thing
one
is,
drone,
if
it will be multiple drones.
right. So if the beam width is higher, then the power requirement is going to be multifold.
Correct.
So is that, because generally, if the beam width is smaller and you can have multiple in parallel, mechanisms to focus on multiple drones. Like for example, if you've
That I
got,
leave it to you. That will be your proposal. That I leave it to you.
okay,
My See, as a user, what I need is a capability with this technology to address the threat from swarm of drones. So if
got
you are
it.
giving me multiple channels, it is up to you. If you're giving me single channel with a bigger beam width, it's up to you. That is
Okay,
where it has been left for the innovator to design.
okay, okay.
Are there any size and weight constraints on this, or if you could help us visualize how you are expecting it to be mounted and what kind of vehicle?
See, what I would like to bring out here is that we have heavy, severe constraints of the space, size, weight, form factor when the system is to be put on the ship. We don't have the real estate available on ship. So as of now, we are looking at the system to be compact, lightweight, maybe less than 2 tons, and capable of operation from both ship and ashore. Ashore as in the shore-based establishments.
Sir, can you please put some light on the power output requirement that will be required for this weapon?
See, like I said, my aim is range. So
Okay,
for that range, based on your solution, you may choose your power output. My issue will be the power input of what is required more than the output, because input is something that I have to give.
okay,
So it will be on your solution. So your main thing that you're looking when you are designing and developing this weapon system is you have to get to that range of 5 km. That is what is more important for us.
okay, got it, sir.
So when we talk about
Sir,
beam width, are you also expecting it to be on a pan tilt system? And when you say 2 ton, would that also mean to have that pan tilt system also be included in that?
It has to be included in that. We can't give you like pantel system means your transmitter. So it has to be all encompassing. See, when we put a system on the ship, it will add on to the top weight. it'll have effects on the ship's stability. So that is why it has to be all encompassive. Notwithstanding, if you're not able to meet these 2 tons, no worries. You please forward your proposal. This is a niche technology. This is something that is a futuristic thing that we have asked for. So don't bind yourself by what like 2 ton ही होना चाहिए. You forward your proposal for 5 kilometers. So if you say that, sir, my design for achieving 5 kilometer for a swarm drone is this much weight, this much size, we'll discuss in HPSC.
And sir, what is your
We are open
definition
for
of
that.
yeah, and thank you, sir. What is your definition of neutralizing? Like, is it like complete, like bringing the drone
It
down, or
should
is it
not be able to be used again. It should not come back and attack me again. It
okay?
can be destroyed, it can go down, it can get deviated somewhere. Basically, it should not be usable again to the enemy.
Okay.
Sir, if you could just help us visualize what are the different drone swarms that have been seen in the recent war, or that you are anticipating for or planning the system for.
See, that is why I have not used the word drone in the proposal. The drones are no more used. It's autonomous aerial vehicle, compact aerial vehicle, and surface vehicles. So it can
Okay.
go from the standard definition from a mini drone to a big drone or a loitering munition. It can be anything. You know what is happening around the world. You just have to Google up.
So that's what we are not privy to a lot of data or insights that you might be privy to, specifically the
So you
technicals of it.
no see, that is something confidential. I'll not be able to tell you, but you may use open source of what is the threat that the worldwide navies are facing when it comes to aerial
Okay.
vehicles. That is the threat to me
Okay.
also.
Mainly targeting the aerial vehicles and not the surface vehicles.
Also surface vehicles, aerial and surface, both.
Aerial and surface.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, once you
Okay.
design it and once you are capable of achieving that range, it is wherever I point out, my understanding is whatever electronics is there in that beam, it gets hampered and destroyed. So it may be surface, it may be aerial. That's just a pointing system that I'll need.
So even if they are inertially guided, they should be able to destroy their systems.
Correct.
Okay.
What can be the maximum power required to be for the system?
See, what I need is if we are installing this in the establishment, it should be running on the country source, which is available in everywhere. And that is like 230 volt, 50 hertz. Now, I will not look at installing separate generators everywhere. So it will be your design, your proposal that for this much range, your power input is required is this much. Same goes with the ship also. Like I said, we have severe constraints of real estate, and I will be giving you supply from my own ship-based generators.
Got it.
You propose what is the power required for your design?
Sir, what all environmental condition you are looking for the acceptance of this system?
Marine conditions, maritime conditions.
Like in terms of sea state, something you are expecting?
Uh, just give me a minute. We will look at winds of about 75 knots, temperatures minus 20 to plus 50, and relative humidity of 98%. That is the generic conditions that we generally experience at sea. You may add a rain factor to it, and sea state we will address separately. We'll give you the roll rate and the pitch rate.
Okay, sir.
Will not leave it open ended with the sea state, because the roll and pitch for a different class of ship in the same sea state are different.
Noted. Thank you.
Mm.
So innovator, any other doubts? We can see this is a very futuristic
Hello, sir.
challenge. Yes, please go ahead, sir.
So if I could rephrase, what you currently need is a system that could be placed on our ships and along the sea coast that is capable of disarming and neutralizing all forms of UAS, CUUAS, USVs in a way that they cannot activate or their electronics is damaged to a point they cannot be operated again. At the same time, you wanted to be able to target multiple threats at the same time. At a given any given instance, you want to be able to track and we have to attack multiple threats at a range of more than or equal to 5 kilometers, while also protecting
Hi,
our
Mr. Chandrasekhar. Mr. Chandrasekhar,
yes,
sorry to interrupt you.
um,
Chandrasekhar ji, we were facing some broken audio from your side. If you can just repeat.
so you want the system to be able to neutralize all threats that are at a range of 5 kilometers away, irrespective of the weather conditions. This is your dream. Like this is what you visualize as a system that be mounted given space constraints.
Yeah, I can say that your understanding is correct. You may just
Yes, sir.
add that it should be capable of interfacing with already existing
Exactly.
sensors for decision.
So it must be able to be able to be interface with already existing targeting acquisition system on board the
Correct.
ship without the requirement of any other external sensors. Our concept of the system is not restriction at this point, but then it will be an AC supply of 230 volts at 50 hertz. The generator will be that only for the system.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So anything about the interfaces for the controls?
See, those we'll let you know separately. First, you give us interfaces is still a area where the list is very long and it's kind of classified. So you give us the solution or the proposal for your weapon system, which is the high power microwave, and interfaces when whichever firm gets selected for the design and development of the weapon system. We'll share the interfaces at a later stage.
So regarding the real estate
Primarily,
that is
right now
available,
we are looking at you developing and giving us a solution of the high power microwave, the main payload.
yes, sir.
उसको interface करना is not a big deal.
So anything on the size construction, area construction, restrictions on the area that any detail could be given on that?
As of now, I'll only tell you it has to be lightweight, it has to be compact, and the form factor you suggest.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a niche technology. Everyone will have a different proposal.
Sir, definitely.
So I don't want to bind someone by giving some numbers.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions?
So we'll just wait for another 2 minutes. Let's see if there
Yeah.
are any other innovators who have any other queries for these futuristic challenges. I think we have answered.
Notwithstanding, sir, you can also share our DSR ka ID with all the innovators that are approaching DIO or DOI for that matter, and we are open. We'll be answering the queries over the mail also at a later stage, if at all they come.
Thank you so much, sir. It will be very helpful. So, innovators, any other doubt? Commander Vivek is here with us for the particular challenge ADITI 3.0. Wait for another 1 minute, dear innovators, in case
So
something
could
comes
we get a
across your
mail
mind.
ID of the nodal officer?
Sure. Sir, can you please help us with the email ID in the chat box? Or you want me to write it? I can easily write it out.
One more question. Is there a reference system that that you are referring to? That is already operable in some navy?
No, I'll not be able to refer to any system for this particular challenge.
Okay.
You may do your research for in the open source, and as of now, I will not refer and I will not say that there is something existing there. It should be like that. No, I leave it to my innovators and my developers. You may refer to some system and take reference. The user will not guide you in that direction.
Okay. But obviously, we will not be, just for our understanding is what I was asking. However, that's okay. We will do that.
हाँ, मैं नहीं बता सकता ना कि आप उस कंट्री का उस शिप का वो वाला सिस्टम देके up to
All right.
you.
All right. I do understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, as I know, you also are using drone anti-drone guns, correct? So what is the problem using with that?
See,
That you are
you're mixing up with two different technologies altogether. Drone guns are normal jammers. They're in the RF spectrum. I am looking at a hyper microwave. The drone guns or any counter drone system for that matter is just creating a hindrance in the communication link of the drone and its controller. I am not bothered about communication. We are looking at disabling its electronics.
got it, sir. Sir, can you mention the range
It's
minimum
there in the
maximum?
challenge. We are looking at more than or equal to 5 kilometers.
Okay, minimum should be 5 kilometer.
I'll just say more than or equal to 5 kilometers.
All right, all right.
Hmm. I have sent my ID on the chat
Yes, sir.
box.
Yes, sir. We have noted
Notwithstanding,
it
you can
down.
approach DIO also, and we are always available. You may just refer to the iDEX Aditi challenge and send your queries. We'll respond.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time and sharing the email ID with us. So, for the
One more,
sake of our attendees, it is dsr@navy.gov.in. It is there in the chat
Correct.
box.
Correct.
You can take a note from there.
one more last question, sir.
Please ask.
As, yeah, the device is ready, so you are operating it from your ship or from ground. Can it be mounted on any aircraft or any flying platform?
When you will start designing this weapon system, you will realize that the power required is so much that you'll not be able to give it in an aircraft on an aerial platform. If you have a design that is battery operated in future, you can propose that. But as of now, we are looking at only ships and bases, that is establishment, no aerial platform.
Uh, Last call in case there are any other queries. Aditi 3.0 challenges. Any which ways, in case you further have any other queries or any other further doubt, you can refer and write it down to DSR or DIO.
I will only again reiterate in the end that please don't refrain yourself ki it is difficult, it is this, and what you have asked is too much. Whatever you have, please propose and send it to DIO. We can give you an assurance that we'll go through each and every proposal and then select. Don't refrain from sending something just by thinking that ये नहीं हो पाएगा. This is a niche technology and it is very much required.
Sir, there is a limited time for submission of proposal. So within this time, it is not possible to prepare the system. So for this,
DIO will help you with that. You please, whatever is the टाइम एक्सटेंशन से रिलेटेड जो भी है, you may approach DIO and you will be helped.
Yeah, but as there is a deadline fixed for submission, so so at this time we can just submit whatever is just we can prepare a draft regarding that, no?
Sure.
Please forward
Sir,
the best proposal that you have.
yeah. Also, this is for all innovators, like correctly explained by Commander Vivek sir. In case you have multiple approaches towards in providing the same solution towards the same problem statement, feel free to write in your proposal which is submitted to iDEX. Our nodal officer, our partner incubators, and academia will go through each and every solution that you are proposing in your stated proposal, and we will discuss with you. The best one will be obviously will be selected. But yes, don't
Right.
restrain yourself from not applying.
Yeah. So just one question before I think you close the call, sir, because we did have a discussion on power requirement. One thing I want to know is there an upper limit of how much power can be supplied?
220 volt 50 hertz is mentioned.
No, power. I'm talking about power.
Yeah, that I was also asked. Wanted
See,
to
I'll
ask
leave
about.
it to you. Again, I'll not bind you that
50,
it has to
50,
be
50
in
kilowatt.
kilowatts or megawatts.
Sir, that means
Sir,
how much
50
power?
kilowatt, is that going to be acceptable? Around 50 kilowatt?
How can I answer it right now? You sent it as a proposal. For me, everything is acceptable as we speak, since we are at a
because
nascent stage.
because
To be
you
very
also
frank,
mentioned
I'm
that
just
you
sharing.
will not you also mentioned that you will not be
No.
installing extra generators. So that is why my question is coming to you, that if you are not if, do your ships have that much spare capacity, because that is lot of power.
Believe me, our ships are very much capable. You send us your requirement, we will get back to you.
Okay.
But like I said, don't restrict yourself by assuming that itna milega ya nahi milega. Everything is there. If it has to be scaled down or scaled up, that is a later stage advanced discussion that we'll get back to that individual innovator who has sent that proposal. As of now, I'll not bind you by one number that you mentioned ki haan, it is suitable, not suitable. Please understand.
Yeah.
Because what is your solution may not be someone else's solution.
We can get platform for testing, sir, from your side.
हाँ आप prototype बनाइए, we'll help you with that. No worries.
So when will you publish the results? How long will you take?
DIO.
Sir, once we will close accepting the application, probably it will take us a couple of months to go through each and every individual applications. There are a couple of other HPSC, arranging the HPSC and hosting the final result on the public domain.
Okay. Thank you.
But sir, this is there is no prior commitment. Please consider whatsoever the date is being reflected on the iDEX website for submitting the last day of application. Please submit before 1 or 2 days prior to that to avoid last moment chaos or anything.
Sir,
Okay.
we already have applied for disk 12, so can we apply in this also?
Yes. You can apply to n number of challenges. Don't worry about that. You can apply to both of this 13 challenges, Aditi, as well. Okay, sir. I think thank you all the nodal officers from DNS, from DSR, and from DNS for taking out your time and delivering such a informative and insightful session on Aditi 3 and this 13. We are looking. Thank you all the innovators who took out their time to join this session, get their doubts cleared, and we are looking all of you for a very active participation in both Aditi 3 and this 13 challenges. So thank you once again all the nodal officers and our attendees for making this session. Thank you all.
Thank
We
you
have
so much.
We have all the email IDs of the nodal officer in our chat box: dns@navy.gov.in, dsr@navy.gov.in, and captsys-dns@navy.gov.in. We will also try to since we have recorded this session, we will also try to upload it on iDEX DIO YouTube channel for your reference, for in case you want to share it with other innovators and your ecosystem. So we look forward to your participation. Thank you so much.
Sir, one more thing I want to ask you.
Yes, Mr.
Uh,
Rahul, last one, please go ahead. Mr. Alok, yes.
yeah, sir. As if we got selected for the first phase, and
Yes,
next we are
HPSC.
expected to, yeah, next we are expected for prototype, correct? Working model. So what about funds for that? We have to arrange all that at our own,
No,
or
sir. Sir, iDEX will provide you fund for this open challenges, and this we give, government gives grant up to 1.5 crores.
but
For
that
ADITI challenges, the funds is 25 crores in form of grant, while it is a 50-50 partnership from the innovator and the iDEX side. So you can submit your proposal accordingly.
then the grant will be provided after the preparing the model, or throughout the development.
Throughout the development, we have divided this grant reimbursement in such a way that
Okay.
we have divided this into 6 phases.
Okay, got it, sir. Thank you so much. And sir,
Yes.
can you explain that difference between these two one, as both are being discussed together? So,
Yeah. So Aditi is a different category of the challenges. Whether a Spark grant size is 25 crore, it is up to 25 crore, and it is for some very niche technologies that the services are looking forward to.
mm-hmm.
The same way, there is a different category, which is this category, DISC, in which the grant is up to 1.5 crore. And we have another category as well, that is open challenge category. We are not discussing that today. You can refer
Yeah,
to iDEX website. We have all the details, each and every of these routes. We have created iDEX website, idex.gov.in. Please refer to that website. We
thank you
have
so much.
different sections for all the information on the challenges, on the notices, and how does iDEX work. We have all the information available on our
Got it,
website.
sir. I'll check. I'll check. Thank you so much.
Please do reach out to us back in case you need any clarification or you have any other doubt.
Sir, can we have a contact of any of you?
Sir, the reps, all the details of these reps are already there on the iDEX website, so you can refer from that. Otherwise, we have central email for your queries, so you can write to that. It will reach to the concerned officer.
Yeah, because I tried to connect during submission of disk 12, so I was not able to reach, as I don't have any contact numbers. So
No
it
problem,
was
sir. It is there on our website. It is there on our website. Don't worry.
okay.
And you can just drop me your email so I can reach out to you later post this session.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. Alok. Thank you, all the innovators, all the nodal officers for this session. Thank you.
Chalo, thank you so much. Logging out. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.